Welcome to All About the Bass. I'm Lee.
I'm Cece.
Nice to see ya. Oh, look at, well, you've probably already guessed by the title of the video, maybe, or maybe you just click on things that you see Andertons pop up, and that's amazing. Thank you for doing that. But you might have seen that Fender have got some new additions to the Player series, or just a revamped Player series, because this is the Player 2 series. These actually replaced the standard series. I'm showing my age now. So the ones that were made in Mexico, so Mexican standard used to be what they were called, but then they got updated to the Player a few years back, and with that there was a big overhaul of just general components and aesthetics and pickups and things. We'll run you through what's changed on this one. There's not too many, but it's just like kind of more fine tweaks, as it were, and new beautiful colours. They've gone through their old catalogues, old Fender, like, right, that one, try that one. And I should, Rosewood is back. That's the big thing. Look at this. As shown by CC, lovely, beautiful Rosewood. You have maple options as well, as ever, but obviously this was Palfero. Oh, sorry, I'm punching your bass, sorry. Palfero for a few years, like 2016, 2017, they brought that in, so there was some issues going back. If you're old enough to remember, there was some issues with Rosewood back then, but it's all sorted, And they've brought them back to the Mexican range, so I think they brought them back to the Pro American range a year or so ago, or 2 years ago, but they've finally brought it back to the Mexican, more affordable range. So they've revised, well, this is from the official notes, Fender have revised the Alnico 5 pickups on the whole range, so including the guitars as well, I believe. But these basses have just been slightly tweaked for these new additions. Rolled fingerboard edges.
Slightly.
Now, the way I see, yes, sorry, so my confusion. There is some rolling, but if you've played an American guitar, like the Fender guitar, or some other brands that are on the market that are really rolling some fretboard edges and frets, it's quite subtle, but you can absolutely tell that there's something going on just to tidy up the frets just enough so you're not catching yourself and things. So.
Yeah, they're not sharp.
No, not at all. No, that's it. No, definitely, yeah, we are way past that, which is nice. Those days of like, oh, is it going to be... And not just Fender, by the way, this was everyone. Just like, the frets, are they going to cut my hand when I'm sliding around? That used to be just a certain thing. But no, we're away from those days, thankfully. And yeah, modern C-shaped neck, as says on the detail here, which hasn't changed. It's always been a modern C. So, and scale lengths, everything hasn't changed. But for full specs, we have everything online, so just check out the listing if there's something we've missed. But we're keen to find out. We're really experimenting with the Rosewood maple thing. Now, don't start slating us. We know we're opening a can of worms, but...
Oh, God.
Yeah, Rosewood is back, and, let's just see if we can audibly hear the difference, because it's meant to be that Rosewood's slightly softer sounding, maple's slightly brighter. But I think, personally, this is one of those things, there is some truth in that, but it's down to the player, the amp, even the string, everything, all the components, whether you're using a pick or not, obviously, can sharpen up what you might not be getting out of the other one.
Definitely.
As it were. So,
so we'll do a test.
We're going to blindfold Cece in a minute.
I'll use my weird synesthesia powers, and then if there is a difference, I will know.
You will know. This is amazing. Yeah, this is it. You see Rosewood as one colour. Is it like that? Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be more like a texture, like a different texture. So if it does sound softer, it will look rounder.
I like it.
There's not a word to describe what it looks like.
I get what you mean. Yeah, that's it. It's just smoother than the other one. It's a little bit harsher. Yeah. Oh, nice.
But
Sweet.
We'll see. Maybe you'll hear a difference and I won't.
All the usual components, so you could say all the bodies, maple necks, say this is all the standard appointments, all very, very, very good quality as you would expect from Fender. I don't think these come with gig bags. They've never really come back with, so I think it's the Player Plus you start getting some extra bits with, as it were. But no, this is your standard Mexican range. Around £700-800, depending on what model. And there is a new little Mustang, little short scale Mustang coming out, but we don't have that here yet, so sorry. That is arriving very shortly. But keep an eye on the website if that's your bag. A lot slightly shorter scale thing. That'll be cool. So, how should we do this? Should we start playing? Do you want to actually, before we blindfold you, let's see what you feel.
So this, I'm just going to play really quickly, just so you can hear.
Nice.
So, I'm making a map, by the way. I always realise, like, when I'm testing the sounds of these basses, sometimes I'm like,
really? Oh, no.
Like, I must look so weird on the video.
No, because you're actually mapping out. It's like,
I'm just kind of like, I'm just going,
just doing the strip.
It's why I look really zoned out when I'm testing stuff. It's why I'm like, just going.
Do you know what though? It's quite. I know what you mean though. Cause when we're doing quite a lot in these days, we're trying to do a few videos in a day, we're hearing a lot of different things. You know, like, so I get it. You've got to focus on these things. Okay. Do you want me to quickly play, or do you want to just like grab me this P bass? Yeah. So you've got the maple one.
We got this. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I won't say what I'm thinking, but we'll do this.
Don't tell me.
Okay, no, we won't. Okay, so obviously we have P bass and jazz. I mean, I'll give you a quick this is what jazz bass sounds like just before we blindfold CC. Back pick up. Front pick up. Oh, I mean, it does. It feels like it's a nice jazz bass. It's a nice jazz bass. That's a really nice jazz bass. Sweet. So, sorry, all that falling around.
Okay.
Let's get some toys out. Let's find the blindfolds. Oh, brilliant!
I've got my own one. I didn't even know I had one.
This is cool.
What?
That's cool. So cool. As you can see, we've blindfolded Cece in her own lovely mask. Cece's not too sure of what we've got. I'm trying to put her off right now, as you can probably tell.
Just know that I'm mapping every movement.
Oh, this is it. Okay, right.
Remember, she's psychic.
I know. So, bass number 1. Mm-hmm. And tone off.
Am I allowed to hear the other one?
Yeah.
Next.
Oh, yeah. Bass number 2.
I think that's the Rosewood one, is it?
Ooh, okay. Is that your?
That's my guess, but to be honest, there's not really much in it.
Do you want me to do a little bit with the tone off? Would that help?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
right. Tone off.
Yeah, I think that's the Rosewood one. Is it?
Okay. You can take your blindfold off.
Oh God. Ah, there you go. She's not psychic after all.
But no, right. So what were you? Did you see exactly what you're saying? Like the different textures?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, there isn't really much in it that I could see.
Yeah.
That one actually sounds warmer, which is the opposite of
what they're meant to be. See, this is the interesting thing. This is it.
Because the way it looks, the other one had more definition, so it was still really smooth. Getting really technical here, but there was more definition, whereas that one is kind of more of a mush.
Okay.
If that makes
Oh,
it,
yeah,
not
yeah.
in a bad way, that's a really negative word.
No,
but
I get it. Yeah, oh no. And interesting though, because say, as you said, this is meant to be that this is the slightly brighter, sort of punchier one, and this is slightly smoother.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and even you can go into like, right, well, what does anyone class as bright and smooth or warm and bright sound? You
Yeah.
know, like, so we're all gonna have different variations on that. But it is the wood type. Oh my God, I'm quite pleased it ended like that. So this is it. This is it. Say, and actually blindfolded, just going through your ears. You tell us. You tell us.
Maybe you hear something I haven't
This,
heard.
absolutely. They'd say there might be something else in there. You think, no, I get it what Fender are getting at. But yeah, in the room, I'd agree. And
I was going to say, yeah, the other different thing is obviously we're not hearing it through a DI or a mic, we're just hearing it in the whole room, so.
Yeah. And actually, I'm really interested. I'm going to have one more go. Right, so blindfold off. So this is maple, so obviously. Even to my ears, that feels like it's got an more of an airiness or a brightness, maybe you would say. So
it's like I'm going to sound really dumb when I explain this, but they've both got 2 layers to them. And the maple one, the kind of upper layer of it looks rounder, but then there's more definition on
the bottom,
the low end.
yeah.
But then this one, there's less definition on the bottom end, but there's more definition on the top end. So,
yeah.
But that's like really minimal,
that's a great way of saying. I absolutely hear that, and but I'm hearing the same thing, and I'm even looking at it going, well, okay, it's not meant to, apparently not meant to be this way, but obviously then, I mean, you've got part of it which is the feel. You know, obviously we're not actually touching the fretboard, but there's definitely a part of that comes into it. Obviously the feel of maple versus rosewood, but obviously it is meant to be all about this question. Does it make a difference, really? Does it make a difference? You tell us. But
I'm annoyed because I had a 100% accuracy rating.
Oh,
I did a blindfold challenge once of like, what was it? Different string gauges. Yeah, and I guessed every gauge correctly, and now I'm no longer 100%.
Well, no, it's not right. No, it's all good. It's all right. Send in your blindfold challenge ideas, and we'll get that percentage back up.
It'll never be 100%.
Well, we've got to do loads. We'll do loads, and we'll get close. Please, if you're around, if you're nearby, you can come down the store, check them out. If you've got a player one, you know, you'd come and bring it in, compare it. You tell us, see what's.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
See what's the difference. Yeah, because unfortunately we do not. We've sold out, so we can't do that A/B for you. But say, I mean, it's just as ever from Fender, solid, really reliable instruments. And just, adding some new flares and some interesting colours. I just have to mention that one. That's just the weirdest thing I've seen in a while when it comes to a colour. But I can't picture it if it's a yellow, a green, a white.
Yeah, I know.
And it's got a funny, lovely...
Green.
Well, yeah,
it does have a kind of a green colour, like...
Aren't you? You're not seeing the green in it? No. Maybe this is the thing again, right? Everyone's perception. But yeah, it's got the teeniest in it. But it's got a lovely name. Oz, what was it?
Hialeah.
Hialeah. If that's your bag, you know, there we go. Some interesting colours. I don't think there's any 5 strings just yet, but that might be on the horizon, as it were. But please, let us know your thoughts. Please, check out full specs below if we missed anything. Let us know. Say any blindfold challenge ideas for CC. That'd be great. Get that percentage back up. I ruined my percentage a long time ago. That went out the window. But yes, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon on All About the Bass. Thank you.